Hello team, welcome back. Welcome to DevOps training. And today we are going to discuss about a complete Git workflow. In this particular session, we will see a complete Git workflow, right? So in last session, we have already cloned this particular starter web project in my machine. So let's open a terminal over here and execute a command git status, right? Okay, execute a terminal over here. That's my mistake. And execute a command git status, right? Let's see the message and read it. It is saying on master branch, which is basically explaining the branch on which currently my git repository is pointing out, right? Then it is saying your branch is up to date with origin master. We have already discussed it. This origin means the account of my GitHub, and this is the name of my branch on which I have cloned this particular repository, right? And it is saying nothing to commit, working directory clear, right? So this starter web is my working directory, right? Now let's do one thing. Let's create a file over here, and the file name should be anything, whatever you want. I'm going to take it uh, test file dot txt, right? And as soon as I entered the command, you can see text file.txt file is being created over here, right? Now I will enter something in this particular file. I will enter like, or you will enter anything. You can go to Google and type for anything like today's news, right? And open up anything, whatever you want, something like this. And I copied this particular text over here, right? Copy it, go to my console, paste this text, and then provide my file name, which was textfile.txt. Press enter, okay, and everything is done. Now if you will open this file, okay, there is something wrong with this particular command. It is saying echo this text file this, the best angle is under control, please text file. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Over here I need to put this sign as well. Now enter. So as soon as you will enter the open the text file, so you will find out the text over here. See, the text is present over here what I just entered from my console, right? So clear out this. Now what I did, basically I did some changes in my working directory. Now again execute the command git status to track the changes in your working directory. Like, and it is saying this time the message is different. It is saying on branch master, your branch up to date with this. It means my branch and my working directory, there is no difference between my branch and my working directory, right? And it is saying untracked file. Okay, it is saying untracked file and showing the file in red text over here. Also it is saying the message as well, what we need to do to get this file in the git. It is saying nothing added to commit but untracked file present, use git add to track, right? So it is saying the hint as well. So what I need to do to basically add this file in my git repository or add this file in my staging area, what I need to do, I need to add this file using the git add command. So very first command is git status to verify the changes between the git directory or between your working directory. Now I add the file using the command git add, then provide the file name, right? If you have more than one file, then you can either provide the file name or you simply provide the command git add space and period, like this, git add dot, right? It will add all the files which are present and add these in the git. Right now I have only one file. Enter the command, again verify the status. and the file is basically in the red color and it is saying changes to be committed. It has added the git. Now I need to commit this change. How can I commit this change? Git commit. Press enter. So it will open the sublime text which we have configured in the git text editor lectures. Okay, here I can put my commit message and say committing test file, control S, control W, and alt F4, right? And it is saying committing test file, the message what I entered there, one file change, one insertion, and create mode. This is basically my commit ID. Sorry, this is my commit ID. This is my branch, and this is the file which I have committed, right? Just clear the console and execute the command again, git status. Now it is saying on branch master, your branch is ahead of the origin master by one commit. So basically, I have added my test.text file in the staging area, right? I have added that in the staging area, right? I didn't push that, sorry, I have added that in my Git repository, but I didn't push that particular file on my remote repository. What is my remote repository? My remote repository is a star web repository which is present on my GitHub account, right? And the same message I am getting over here. It is saying your branch is ahead of the origin master by one commit. It means my Git is basically one commit ahead from my branch on the remote repository. So what I need to basically uh, to push this particular or to uh, push these changes on my remote repository, what I need to do, and it is saying use git push command, right? But guys, please remember, before execute git push, please execute git pull origin and your branch name, right? What command this will do? Basically, this command will fetch and download all the changes which is present inside your Git repository, Git remote repository, which is missing in your local Git repository, right? Let's suppose a test case or suppose a use case. There are 15 or 20 people which are working on a same project and they are merging their changes on the remote repository. Okay, you have get the code in the morning. Now it is possible then during the daytime many of the developers have already committed their change on the remote repository. Like if you will not get the pull from the remote repository and directly try to push on the changes on the remote repository, then now what is the condition? The remote repository branch is ahead of your branch. Okay, so Git will not allow you to push your changes on the remote repository. It will simply print a message your branch is behind from the master branch. So the pull operation is not permitted. So to get over these issues, first you need to pull the changes, right? You need to get all the changes which is present on the master branch in your local Git repository, right? As soon as I press the enter, it is saying from github.com Anshul C55, then my repository name, branch master, fetch ahead, already up to date. It's already up to date because I am the only contributor in that particular directory, right? There is no more contributor and didn't add anything over there, right? Now, what I need to do, I need to execute the command git push. Okay, let's open my GitHub as well. And you can see, let me refresh this. This is the project starter web where we are working in the local repository, right? And you can see here no text file is present till now, right? As soon as I will execute the command git push origin and then the branch name. Okay, just wait. It is saying counting object 3 done, completing, and some messages over here, right? Now I will go to my repository, GitHub repository, refresh the project, and you can see the test text file is presented over here and it is saying 4 minutes ago. Committing test file 4 minutes ago. Why it is saying 4 minutes ago? Although I just committed the changes because I have committed that particular file 4 minutes ago in my local Git repository. So it is taking that time when I committed that particular file in my local Git repository, not when I push the changes over the server, right? So this guys, this is the complete workflow of the Git. First, you need to check the tracked and untracked file using the git status. If they are on some untracked file, then you need to add them using the git add command. Then you need to pull the changes from your master branch or from the branch on which you are working. Then you need to push your changes on the branch so that everything will be good and you will not get any merge conflict in your file. So thank you guys. Thanks for your time. In the coming tutorial, we will learn some new interesting facts about the Git.